So this is another model of adaptation, another role play game, following on from the hunting jelly beans activity. In this is a classroom-based game. So again, in groups of 4, students are assigned different color sweets, and they are given 10 of each. Or they pool all of their sweets in the middle of the table, and the sweets then represent a population, all of the same species, but with different with variation in the population. So the groups are each given a bunch of story cards, and so the story might unfold like this. So there's plenty of food for the population, and there's no particular selective pressure, and they all survive and reproduce, and you can add 5 random colors. In order to introduce an element of chance, then if each student rolls a dice, then they can whatever the dice says, they can add a particular number of their particular color. But as the story goes on, then there are selective pressures as the seasons change and as the environment changes. So, for example, the bright yellow of some of the population attract predators, and all but 2 of them get eaten. So you take away all but 2 of the yellows. The next card then says there's lots of food and hiding places for the green and the blues, but the red ones can't hide, and so they get eaten. So all of the reds get taken out. And there's plenty of food when spring arrives. Food is plentiful, and some of the offspring that are produced are a mixture of white and yellow. So equal numbers of white and yellow, or whatever colors you have, can be added to the mix. In some of the cases, then there's various different things. So, for example, temperature regulation is a difficult one for the reds and the blues, but the whites find it better at reflecting the sun, so they survive better. The white are better at finding water and hiding from predators, and so they produce more offspring than the other colors. And so you can sequence these cards as they are, or you can have a variation where you decide to change the order of the events in the story and see if that makes a difference. And so the idea is that you can also you show that there's a selective advantage in some circumstances for being one particular color in the population, but in other circumstances that might be a disadvantage. And you can also introduce the idea of the difference between biotic factors and abiotic factors that are affecting different variants in the population.